Good morning and welcome. Good afternoon. It's good to be with you all. It's beautiful that we have this meditative space each week, especially as things happen in our world. We can really go in and do work for humanity, for the earth. I said this last week when we were focusing on prayers for the cleanup of Hurricane Helene, and I'll say it here, that sometimes meditating can feel like sending love and light or sending thoughts and prayers. And I want to honor that the physical realm and doing what we can in the physical realm is, of course, really important in addition to all the spiritual work we're doing. But I, with my practice, have just tons of data, hard data on what group intention and group meditation can do for families, for communities, for the land, for our earth. And while I know in healing my relationship with my narcissistic parent, it wasn't a one meditation deal. Healing a deep relationship takes potentially years of spiritual practice and focus. And I think that that's probably the case for what's happening with weather changes on the planet as well, right? So this is just to say that we can do this work and it will impact. I trust that pouring more light onto the planet will always benefit. And if we can continue to create the balance in humanity and for Mother Gaia and for the atmosphere, that our continued meditative work will also be important. So if you'll join me, we're going to go in, we're going to align ourselves into our own inner connection. We're going to connect into the vertical line. So our spines are where we can pull light up for ourselves into the upper chakras. And in my experience, our spine can ground into the core of the earth, the first dimension of consciousness. And we can, in the grounding and the receiving of that grounding, we can also pour the light from above straight into the earth by offering ourselves as a conduit of the light. I'm going to use the G word here. But my favorite spiritual teaching is that God needs a body. And what that means is we have free will, and there needs to be a call from the dimension or the realm that needs the help spiritually from the higher realms. And what that means is we can't sit around and be like, oh my gosh, the weather's changing and everything's going to shit, and expect that the divine's going to intercede, because we have to call the divine. We have to call the balance. We have to call the divine beings and the assistance and the light. It is through our free will and our collective calling of the rebalancing of our planet that thy will be done. So in that sense, I do encourage you to see the power of your intention and your desires. There's data on this. Lynn McTaggart has been working with Power of 8 intention and has seen crime go down in areas where group intention was being focused. So if you can know that it is our free will to call the light into areas or into issues on this planet, and we have the power to collectively make spiritual, mental, emotional, and physical realm change. It's our birthright to do that. So let's exercise our birthright here and now and really go into the healing of our planet. And if there's anything you want to add to this intention, what I would ask you to do is to type it into the chat, and I will include it in our group intention today. We're going to use the Power of 8 format, which is working with intention and visualizing it, and then dropping it into the heart and holding the intention, seeing it, feeling it in our bodies as if it's happening, and holding that for a period of time through group vision and feeling of the intention activating on the planet right now. We're going to do a centering to get into the space to do that. So, closing your eyes, if you will, coming into your breath, feeling yourself in this moment, right here, right now. Breathe into your back, your belly. And as you breathe into your belly, just feel the massaging of that vagus nerve as it sends the message up to your brain that in this moment you're safe. Just feel that safety and that connection to your body. Good. And exhale nice and slowly. Deep breath into your body, into your pelvis. And a long exhale. We're going to be using the violet consuming flame that has the balance of the divine masculine, the divine feminine, divine love and power, and divine wisdom, that divine consciousness that knows balance beyond what our small minds know. So we're working with the intelligence of the divine light that knows exactly what needs to be done and how, so that we can hand it over to the light and trust that rebalancing will in fact happen. So as you breathe into your heart, connect into your soul flame, that sacred light that's piped straight from the heart of the divine. Breathing into your heart, fanning that soul flame. As you breathe into that heart space, begin to draw the violet consuming flame from your soul flame, pulling that frequency of light, feeling that transmutative flame, that alchemizing flame, and exhale that into your cells. So exhale that violet fire to every cell, every atom of your body, head, neck, chest, belly, hips, arms, legs. And on the next breath, send that violet fire into your energy field, 6 feet around you. Deep breath here. Sending the violet flame and sealing off your energy field. On the next breath now, sending the violet flame down your spine, tailbone, legs, and feet, straight into the core of the earth with a big breath. Anchoring yourself to Mother Gaia, opening up that pathway straight to the core of the earth. Pulling in the earth's energies through your feet, legs, all your spine now. And as you come to the heart, send the violet flame into your upper spine, neck, head, straight up to source. Opening up that line, straight to source. And as you breathe in, pulling the divine light particles from the divine, from source, straight from the great central sun. And as you breathe that light in through the top of the head, feel the light pulling deep into your body. And you may feel your spine just lean back into the column of light. And as you lean back into the column of light, feel your spine as a sacred pathway for the divine light from above to travel straight into the earth. See if you can feel yourself handing yourself over as an instrument of the divine light. Not my will, thy will. The will of my highest consciousness. I am my I am presence in service to Mother Gaia, to all the humans on earth affected by weather, climate shifts, and the tragedies. I am my I am presence, invoking the full power of the violet flame to transmute the cause and core, record and memory of every thought, word, feeling, or action that I or anyone in humanity has ever expressed in any time frame or dimension, both known and unknown, that created discord, karma, or miscreation in any of the weather patterns on this planet. And I replace that with the full power, wisdom, and love of the divine, creating a full balancing and protection for every being on this earth and for Mother Gaia herself. So as you open yourself, as you lean into the column of light and allow the light from above to pour into the core of the earth straight through you. And this is where we let go of the ego mind's duality of what's right and wrong and which political policies are the right ones and the wrong ones. And we say, not my will, divine thy will. I surrender my ego completely. As you say, I surrender, I surrender. Shift now into unity consciousness. Shift into divine consciousness. Feel your mind go offline. And as you breathe, feel the light moving up and down your spine as you feel yourself as a vessel of the sacred light, the rebalancing light. If your mind wanders, Just go to I am that I am, or so hum, as you synchronize your consciousness to the I am consciousness. And as you sit in this vast space, if you will, begin to now visualize the divine light showering down. Just see light-filled raindrops pouring through the ethers, the atmosphere of Mother Gaia. Just see that sacred divine light, all colors of light, the rainbow of frequencies of divine sacred power. And just begin to see it rain into the air and the ethers, creating balance, harmony. See it purifying and cleansing, transmuting all karma and damage back to the light. See it balancing the low pressure and the high pressure centers of the winds. And if it's in the highest good, see it slowing down the intensity and the destructive nature of both Hurricane Milton and all other weather patterns, past, present, and future. Just see that divine light rain in, pouring in, concentrating in the southeast of the US right now. Begin to concentrate it further into the path of the hurricane. Using your breath to pour the light. Now from the ether and the air into the water, all bodies of water. See that divine light sprinkling into the oceans and the rivers, the lakes, the water in the sky, the clouds. See the elementals of water balancing, filled with the divine light. And with that, see the violet flame transmuting the root cause, the karma, the cause and the effects of this weathered pattern. On behalf of all of humanity, you can just recite, I'm sorry. I love you. I'm sorry. I love you. See the light pouring into this hurricane's path, and as you see the light descend even further, watch the violet flame and the white light of protection descend into the buildings, to the animals, into the people, the humans. Hold that white light and protection with so much love and compassion. See humanity safe, grounded, equipped, protected. See the animals and the landscapes. Strangely unscathed. And as you fast forward, see the recovery efforts swift, easeful, resourced, and full of the divine love, power, and wisdom. For all weather impacts in all places, in all times and dimensions. And adding here whatever additional intentions you have. For those to feel connected and loved, supported, resourced. And then drop this vision into your heart, opening your palms and just feeling Mother Gaia in your hands as you allow the light to pour in through your spine. Seeing the highest and greatest outcome. Feeling yourself experience the miracles. And if your mind starts to wander, you can repeat, thank you, divine. Thank you for blessing this earth. Still holding that vision of the earth rebalancing the elementals of air, ether, water, fire, earth. Just allowing the wisdom of the divine to balance these elements on this planet, past, present, and future. Asking the divine for our lessons on this planet to come with ease and grace. Divine, please give us our lessons with ease and grace. May we hear the subtle sounds of guidance from our guides, so that the big lessons can be few and far between. And as you seal this into your awareness, into your consciousness, allow yourself to feel in your body that it is done. That 22 of us just commanded this, just held this, and that's enough light to heal the entire planet. That which can come through us. So see if you can feel that, know that in your will. As you hand your individual will over to the divine will that lives in your solar plexus. Not my will, thy will. Anchoring that in by saying, and so it is done. And so it is done.